This video tutorial will show you how to print a map using the map editor. Now, the print map functionality is different than the export image functionality we saw earlier, in that in the printed maps you get a PDF with a legend and a scale bar and a project logo and things of that sort according to your map data. So what I can do to begin is note the project name here as project name. I'll come back to the dashboard so that I can upload my logo. So I'll go to My Projects, and of course you could have done this before and do it afterwards, but I'll come here to Edit, and now at the very bottom here, click Browse, and I'll choose my logo. And note here the address, city, and state. So now I'll click Submit, and my logo has been uploaded, so I'll go back to the map editor for my project. So now that my project logo has been uploaded, I'll come to File and click on Print. Now what you get here is a list of 8 different report types, all pre-configured. So now, for example, if I were to click USGS topographic map, notice the title changes to Figure 3. Now this is editable, but the defaults are used for your report. So I'll come back to Site Location Map. And now here I can specify the layout as portrait or landscape, a map size of 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 17, and for some maps we have a 24 by 36 option. And then for the resolution we have 150 dpi, 300 dpi, and 600 dpi, which are dots per inch. So of course the higher the resolution, the greater your file size will be. So now that I have established my settings here, I'll click Create Print Page. Now as you can see, a PDF has been generated. I have 2 frames here indicating the general location of my project site, as well as a 3rd frame with the topographic map and a project boundary. Now if I scroll down, I can see here that I have my address, city, and state, my logo, a scale bar, as well as some other information here about my project. So now I can close this, and we'll do one more. Come here, click on NRCS Soil Map. I'll leave the settings the same, and create print page. And now as you can see here, you get an idea of the soils on my site, as well as the project boundary. If I scroll down further, get my logo and a scale bar and things of that sort. Now, one thing to note is if you do not like the scale of this printed map, you can always close this, close your print window. And now if you remember when we set our manage print area / default zoom area, you can open this tool up again, use the rectangle, and maybe draw it a little smaller, more centered around my project boundary. So now I do that. Map reloads. I'll close this tool. Come back to File, Print, and I can print my NRCS soil map one more time. Now as you can see, I get a better idea of the soils very much closer to my site. Zoom out a little bit here. So that wraps up how to create a print page using the map editor in Core JD.